Right? Yeah. Legend, bro. Thanks for looking up for us. With Simeon! An ice latte. American size, huge large one. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. here and we have just woken up. We're staying at Mr. John Hearn's place in Oahu, and today I'm going to give you a tour of what it's like to have the funnest day here on the island of Oahu. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let me zoom in on the undies.
Thanks, boys.
Oh, we got more people coming.
Let's go. Insider knowledge.
Yeah.
Kai Thompson told me this the other day, and I remember it from last year. But you just come down here, and you hit the button. Crosswalk. It'll absolutely do nothing, but this little guy will change. Let's see if that works. What?
That's when you need.
Ice. I got ice on my knee. So I'm hobbling around. Oh, big truck.
Okay, man, we don't have to film everything.
ADHD cam.
Soft, and it's not that it's soft, it's just like fuck yeah.
I just know, I know as soon as we go to Maui, it's just gonna be like suck downwind. That's why I was like, I love this shit of Oahu. That's why I want to make the most of it, because I've only got one day here after M2O.
Oh really?
That's why like I want to do
so
all
last
this.
Last year it was sick, because like the day after Molokai on Monday, that's when we had like this like unplanned like huge.
So many people went.
Yeah, and my back was fucked. I was lying in bed. I couldn't even get out of bed. And I see it on like Instagram, like 50 guys doing
50 guys,
Kaikos, and I was like,
Kaikos.
fuck. We're at the famous Tongs, which is kind of the spot that all the people come to foil. It's also the spot that the Voyager alley, where everyone does the downwinds. They meet the cars at the bottom and they drive up to the top to HK. We're foiling this morning with Simeon, Mr. Voyager Foiler, and we'll see how the waves are. Alright, it was a classic session at Tongs. I think it's pretty rare to have just the 4 of us out there. Oh, by the end, like a few people came out, but it was fun, super fun. I think we broke Trev's back and his knee.
Broke it. I'd like to just add, I've been riding the Cruiser and I was on another kind of mid-length board.
You can drop brands here.
No. No, but it was more of like a wing style mid-length board, and trying to surf that thing versus the Cruiser, like it was so funny. I was paddling for waves and yelling out at Josh going, Cruiser would have got this wave. Just wasn't catching too many. So
Yeah.
I wish I had my Cruiser.
Yeah.
No, it's a fun little zone, and there's always foilers out there frothing. Hey,
Yeah.
It was pretty sick.
Everyone-
And even seeing
everyone-
like a lot of the old crew too who are foiling.
Yeah.
They're so pumped up.
Even the surfers were frothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Good vibes.
It's just so hard to snag a park here. I think we fucking got really lucky, eh?
Yeah.
This little road.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna get breakfast now. Simeon's gonna pick us up and he's gonna take us to the local eatery. Oh, sorry guys.
You might be able to hear squeezing.
Are you sure?
One of you squeezing in.
Hey boys,
Okay.
how are you?
Bogarts.
Coffee.
Yeah, I need a coffee, need iced coffee. What are you going for, Josh?
Hey,
What are you going
I'm gonna
for
go
food?
the breakfast burrito and an iced latte, American size, huge, large one.
There's a fried rice, yeah? Was there a fried rice? Spot. Bogarts. Montserrat. Joshy boy's favorite. Now that the quality of small foils are getting better, us old geezers can kind of pop up small wings again. Maybe, you know, or it's better.
I feel like sometimes, like what you said, if you're riding something that small, it's nearly not beneficial because you're never maximizing the top end.
No.
Unless you're in the real juicy stuff.
When you're in the conditions.
Yeah, but then if you get into like Diamond Head and you're just at the stall speed the whole time, instead of a guy who's on a foil a little bit bigger and just like tap tap gliding across, like
Yeah. This is about. I feel like right now that sweet zone is like maybe 600 to 800. Anything that's smaller than that, you're like kind of pushing it, and anything bigger, you're just like, this is too big.
So what's this? Give us a rundown. This is Diamond Head.
This is OAHU.
Dad, can you hold it?
This is basically the end of your Hawaii Kai.
Another Hawaii Kairos.
Looks kind of bombing right now. Was that good or was that bad?
This is good. This looks. Oh, there's somebody going right there. See him?
Oh yeah. So this is basically the end of what Kaikos.
Kaikos, the
H.
run,
Yeah.
the Molokai run.
Yeah. So this
this
is
the
basically
end
the
of Kaikos?
finish of every downwind run that
Kaikos,
they
you
do
don't
over here.
do the whole thing?
Yeah. So we start up there. So it's start up the point. Yeah. Tip in, and then lighthouse. This wave right here is if you go down, you try and reach up right here, and then we go like another maybe mile and a half down the coast to where we foil surf.
Oh yeah. Tongs is literally just around this corner.
But as you can see, like the coast is changing, where it's like the bumps are funneling, and then you look over here and it starts pushing offshore. So you usually like to be inside to use the waves, you know. Oh, how's this?
Someone out there?
Give us a rundown of like, I feel like this is the full local knowledge of the tide going in and out, how it affects the run. I feel like that's something that's like,
Yeah, that's. I think, in my
What's that?
opinion, no, it's okay. It's pretty common knowledge now, but a lot of times it's not as tide and currents influence our downwind runs like no other place I've seen or experienced yet. Like you can go to Maui and all hours of the day
it's good.
the run is good. Whereas here, like you can do one run and you go out for a second one and it's like fully different. You're
Yeah.
like, whoa, it turned off, or holy smokes, it turned on. But basically, what happens is, and Diamond Head buoy is usually kind of like the marker or the current line, or on an incoming tide, the water is coming from Molokai, coming down the coast and flushing down this way towards Honolulu, Waikiki, and everywhere down there that way. And then vice versa, when the tide is dropping, the water is funneling up the coast. It hits Diamond Head and Portlock and it shoots up toward Molokai. So it just kind of depends what you're going for. If we have a surf foil on, we want to go at low tide because we can just surf and the stacked steep bumps and have fun. We're not worried about speed. But then on a rising tide, we want to go for our personal best with average speed, top speed, if it's windy enough.
Yeah.
Because like another example is if it's like 10 to 15 miles an hour, if you go at low tide, you can do a run. But if you go at high tide, it's
Flat.
It's flat.
Pretty cool. So you guys are gonna do a Kaikos run after this?
We're going to do a Kaikos run after this, which is it's basically how all these guys started downwinding. It's like a prone run where you jump off the rocks, catch a wave, and they would do this mini downwind to Tongs where we foiled this morning. And basically, like, that was everyone's training reels, right? Sim? It was basically Kaikos is everyone's training wheels before they got into the SUP, and then they started doing the longer sends, which is like the HK run, which is like probably 3 times the length or 4 times the length.
Yeah.
And then now, like, does no one really do Kaikos anymore unless you're like beginning?
Yeah, like so you'll still see a lot of us like when we short on time or just easy logistics or just going out for like a soul surf run, we'll go on Kaikos and just you're not trying to go like if you go from Kaikos, you're not trying to go fast.
No.
It's like a quick lap in the skate park. And that's how we all started at first, and that was basically the origin of the movement on Oahu. You know, what's it called? It's just money stuff.
I reckon the origin of downwinding and globally. You guys started this stuff.
I mean, downwinding's special because guys have been doing it for a long time. Like on Maui, they were doing it, but it was kind of like more of like the professional waterman scene where it was Dave Kalama, Laird, and Kailani, and they were getting towed behind jet skis. And then I think when we were doing it on Oahu, it was the first time where foils were available to like any Joe Blow on the market. Yeah. It was like, oh, what's this? And we were buying stuff, and then that was the first time we were like doing cool stuff without skis and without assistance or boats or anything like that. And it was super raw. And it kind of inspired downwinding. I think globally. You know that Kaikos crew and of Jack and Wizard and Adam and all those OG guys, and we're doing all these crazy unassisted things. I mean, still, no matter how much the sport has grown, a lot of people like are hesitant to do like prone sends unassisted because I mean there is consequence, like even if we wanted to jump off right now at China's and go on a run with us doing hundreds of thousands of Hawaii Kai runs, and even how much have you guys spent on foil, it's still something to think about. Like,
There's a chance.
I don't know if you're taking a big risk, of falling and then having a paddle. So in my opinion, it's one of the ways to still feel alive. And what's super cool is like I think throughout the year, a guy like Edo will do more Kaikos runs than he does runs on the SUP. Just because I feel like it's like he's such a frother of like trying to like feel alive. But he'll do crazy things where he's like coming and he's just cranking surf. He's going way out to the wind line. They're going around the buoys, coming back in, and he's like maybe like doing a 10 for 1 in the lineup and then going down and doing another 10 for 1 in the lineup. So he's doing it wild, right? But no, it's special. It's cool. It's also very unique, in the Hawaiian Island chain, there's not a lot of places where you can have run this length so close to shore with lots of opportunity to get back up and learn downwinding.
And it's right here in town.
And it's right here in town. Lots of foilers. You know, you go to a place like Maui and you do have prone runs, but it's not as easy or accessible like this. You know, you can go to Kauai and there's maybe not a lot of prone chip-in spots, or Big Island, or places in the world in general. You know, so it's a very unique coastline for sure. And yeah, just lucky. This is our backyard.
I like it as well because like I was last year I came here for a week and then I went to Maui for a week, but this year I was just going to miss this, like the Voyager race, but then I thought, man, I'll miss Oahu. And I actually I learned so much. I've been downwinding for like maybe a year and a half before I first came here, but I learned so much on this run from last year that when I went back to Australia, I felt like 10 times better because this run changes so much. The takeoff's tricky. It might go flat in the middle. You have to go through like offshore here. Like you go fast in sections and then it slows right down. You have to approach it differently. Like it's a really good training ground for someone who can already kind of downwind and thinks you know it. Because some people come from places where it's easy. If you imagine you learned in Maui and then you come, like I've heard people come from Maui and they come here and they can't do it.
There's competent high-level downwind foilers who come from Maui and they used to come for our John Hearn races, and they have shockers.
Yeah.
It's funny, like you know, like whether they go from 80s or Hawaii Kai, and like they would have shockers, and like on our Voyager Oahu group chat, we were like making jokes and like it's gonna make like a sticker that says like this ain't Maliko.
That's the next one.
That's the next one.
Do it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Just because it's different, it's hard, you know, and I think yeah, like you said, we have so much changing variables and conditions. It's not in a bad way. It's just, and it's like, and looking back at the race, everyone's in such a rush to get to Maui because Maliko and Maui in general, with the history of wind sports, windsurfing, kiting, and all that, and the bumps are perfect and it's fun and it's great and it's like you can come from anywhere in the world and ride big ocean and you can do it. Like it's not like a super hard puzzle to crack. And people would come here and have a hard time in the Voyager race or maybe at the end of M2O. And you know, slowly, like this is the first year where I saw a lot of people spend a lot of time on Oahu before going to Maui. Because people would spend like a month on Maui. And whereas like people was like starting to realize the value of like, bro, I gotta like train on Oahu because it's a lot more difficult, you know. And yeah, like I said, it's like if you can foil here, you can pretty much foil anywhere in the world. It's kind of nuts, you know. Just, you know, like a lot of us, like we're all surfers, right? So like we're comfortable jumping off of China's when there's waves or paddling out, or if we fall, or maybe like, you know, being right on the edge of going through outside, you know, places like here where rogue waves come. Like we're surfers, we're like, oh yeah, I can manage. But you know, another third or another half of the sport are people who come from winging or kiting or windsurfing, where they, you know, they're maybe not as comfortable in surf lineups like us, and so that's what makes Oahu intimidating as well. As you know, the paddle out at 80s. You know, jumping off of China's when there's waves. Yeah. Like, remember that one time you were here and it was like that? Yeah. Like, not everybody can do that because they don't have, you know, the ocean knowledge or the read of a surfer's read of, you know, how to get in the water safely or being close to it. So some people like, you know, like you got to use the waves rather than like avoid it and be far away.
Let's go.
How do we want to sit? Like just boards off the side?
Just try your best.
Whatever.
It's always a path from the edge.
Oh yeah, easy. That's even better. Everyone's just got a hard on for the sup training. Yeah. That's it. I reckon this is it. Keep it light.
Yeah.
Keep it fun.
Yeah.
This is you can't do this in Australia.
Yeah.
No way.
Surely not in fucking.
No, you can't do this anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
I love how like they're so cracked down on things, but this is so mellow for them. They're just like, this is mellow.
Yeah.
No, they don't see any issue with this.
So good.
Takeoff is the hardest part of Kaikos.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, have fun.
Let's do it.
Falling into traffic, trouble reading the signs. You're perfectly undecided. Can't you see that I'm blind? I'm stuck in a haze, I'm bleeding. Pour me more from the wine, a sip that would ease the feeling. Inside the line, I just wanna know what you're thinking. I'm knocking at your door. You perfectly indecisively say we must take it slow. We're stuck in the corner, over drinking. I wonder if that's what slowly sinking feels like. Overthinking. Feels like slowly sinking. Falling into your tactics, in between different lanes, peeling layers of plastic, fitting them to my hand. I'm stuck in a haze, I'm spinning. Keep me inside the lines. You stick to my brain and I'm thinking, is it you or the one? Do you wanna tell me something I just couldn't think about?
Alright, we're sending to Kaikos with Simeon. Here we go. We got Trevor who left us in the dust. But we've timed this little kip in and now we're going. You know, this is like a mix between downwinding / saw running / surfing.
We're stuck in the corner, over drinking. I wonder if that's what slowly sinking feels like. Overthinking feels like slowly sinking.
Alright, that's a wrap. Kaikos complete. We've got the full tour of Diamond Head and Oahu. Got to play it safe here. Hey, how are ya? It was good?
Me and Matt bought some trims and then we just did a run.
Good to see you, Rose.
It's fucking really good, dude. Look at him. He's all mushy now. Really good.
No, thanks for that. I appreciate it. That was epic. Yeah, so good.
Where's Matty Boy?